And next is our friend. Every time he drove up here from not too far, and this Father John Ken. 接下来呢，我们这个每年他都会来的。虽然不是很远，但是他每年都要开着车来，那就是我们从 Greymore 来的这个 John Ken 神父，我们现在请他，好 ，please。
It is always a great honor to be here. And I resonate with all the speakers in the podium today, those same sentiments, the sentiments of peace, of friendship, and equality. Those are marvelous visions that we have that integrated together make that way towards peace. My own poor words are not sufficient to really say what we're about in the world today, so I brought with me, as usual, the words of Pope Francis to think about, but you know, the amazing thing about these words I'm about to read to you is that the Venerable Bodhi has already said them, which to me is just amazing, isn't it? That the impact that religions can have for peace throughout the world is enormous. And we shouldn't be afraid to speak out. Before I begin to read what Pope Francis has to say, we have a retreat going on at Greymore right now, and I bought a group of folks from Greymore, and if you could just raise your hands, you could see that it's quite numerous. And thank you all for coming. This is Pope Francis' message for the 49th Annual World Day of Peace, which is today. And the message is entitled, Overcome Indifference and Win Peace. Overcome indifference and win peace. At the beginning of the new year, I would like to share not only this profound conviction that God does not abandon us, but also my cordial good wishes for prosperity, peace, and the fulfillment of the hopes of every man and every woman, every family, people, and nation throughout the world, including all heads of state and government and all religious leaders. We continue to trust that 2016 will see us all firmly and confidently engaged on different levels in the pursuit of justice and peace. Sadly, war and terrorism accompanied by kidnappings, ethnic or religious persecution, and the misuse of power marked the past year from start to finish. In many parts of the world, these have become so common as to constitute a real Third World War fought piecemeal. A Third World War fought piecemeal. Yet some events of the year now ending inspire me in looking ahead to the new year to encourage everyone not to lose hope in our human ability to conquer evil and to combat resignation and indifference. They demonstrate our capacity to show solidarity and to rise above self-interest, apathy, and indifference in the face of critical situations. He continues. In this Jubilee year, the Pope has announced as of December 8th, a Jubilee year, a year of jubilation, with the concentration upon the whole idea of mercy. It will last until November 27th. In this Jubilee, I will also appeal to national leaders for concrete gestures in favor of our brothers and sisters who suffer from the lack of labor, land, and lodging. Labor, land, and lodging. I'm thinking of the creation of dignified jobs to combat the social plague of unemployment, which affects many families, and young people with grave effects for society as a whole. Unemployment takes a heavy toll on people's sense of dignity and hope, and can only be partially compensated by welfare benefits. However necessary these may be, provided to the unemployed and their families. Special attention needs to be given to women who unfortunately still encounter discrimination in the workplace, and to some categories of workers whose conditions are precarious or dangerous and whose pay is not commensurate to the importance of their social mission. And finally, I would mention those young people who join in undertaking works of solidarity and all those who generously help their neighbors in need in their cities and counties and countries and elsewhere in the world. I thank and encourage everyone engaged in such efforts, which often pass unobserved. Their hunger and thirst for justice will be satisfied. Their mercy will lead them to find mercy, and as peacemakers, they will be called children of God. Peace is the way. Reverend Hans. Peace in a sign of the Jubilee of Mercy. Pope Francis. Thank you.
Thank you, Father John Ken。那么刚才这个神父呢，也做了一些引述了哈。那么简短的稍微提一下，因为他也是非常的这个高兴。那么今天呢能够来，那么他也带了20多位哈，今天有20多位，刚才有人举手了，都是从 Greymore 来这里来参加的。那每年他都带了很多人，谢谢他。那么他同时也把这个教宗呢，这个教宗的一段谈话呢，念了一下。那么内容很长呢，他的主题就是说，希望能够把我们人类之间的差异能够克服，然后能够把人类的和平能够达到。所以这一篇里面呢，基本上是在讲这个，希望我们大家能够把自己私人的这个利益放开。人与人之间都有他的不同点，每个人都不同，但是我们有一个共通的一个方向，就是要赢得世界的和平。所以他简短的是用这个教宗的这一篇文章呢来做，那么也同时呼应那个刚才那句话，和平这个是个道路，我们必须要走在上面的。好，那么谢谢这个神父，接下来